I want to start with a story. When I was 20, maybe 23, I went to an Ayurvedic clinic in Kerala, and I went on my own, and I went for 2.5 weeks, and at the time I was suffering from chronic migraine every day. I had some form of headache, and if you've ever had that, then you know it's a really low quality of life. So I was in this Ayurvedic clinic, and I made friends with someone there he worked there. He was like an IT or something, right? His name was Vishnu. And he was very big into meditation. I'd never really done meditation before in my life, but he used to meditate down by the river with his mentor or whatever, so he took me along. And it was great, and he knew I was really struggling with the pain. I was really suffering. I was really putting it on myself. Poor me, poor me, poor me. And Vishnu one day said, I want to introduce you to someone who is also at the clinic, and they're being treated for whatever they're being treated for. I was like, cool, who is this person? He was like, she's really powerful, super, super powerful. So I met this woman, her name was Anuradha, and she was a psychotherapist. And we sat down and we had a chat, and she said, Priya, with these chronic migraines, what are they giving you? And no one had ever framed it to me like that. It was like, this is happening to me. I am a victim of it. I'm in pain all the time. None of the doctors can figure out why. They throw all these medications at me, and yeah, nothing is coming of it. And she asked me why. She asked me, what were they giving me? What were they giving me? And I burst into tears. I was like, what do you mean, what are they giving me? And it was just a whole new way of framing this. It was a whole new way of understanding illness. And I know that there are that for me, from all my journey, I need to tell you, I've been on a long journey with health. It's been over 10 years. And I know, I look really healthy now, which is great. But there are 2 schools of thought on health, right? In my mind. And the first one is the allopathic way. So it's the traditional medical model, which has its place and has helped me and many, many others that I know, right? I'm not bashing it. And in that model, you're told, this has happened to you. It's random. You couldn't control it. They don't even recommend lifestyle things like diet or exercise. They're just like, we can throw some pills at it and hopefully it will resolve, but we don't know. And that is how I've been treated by the medical profession my entire life. And I know many other people have that experience, and it is really isolating and hard. So there's that perspective. The other perspective that I was forced into and learnt because I was sick of the answers I was getting. I was sick physically, and I was sick of the answers I was getting, right? And chronic migraine turned into many, many other things. It just snowballed. And I was told, this is it for you. And I was like, I don't accept this. So the other school of thought that I follow is, I created this. If I take responsibility for everything in my life, I did. I created this. I created this health issue. And I did it subconsciously. I'm not a masochist. I didn't do it to myself on purpose. I did it subconsciously, and I didn't understand what programs were running in my mind for me to have created this illness. Now this can lead you onto a whole other path, right? And really what I'm talking about is really chronic illness. Not to say that there aren't other illnesses that this affects, and diseases and things that people are even born with. But it's understanding that if it's for you, right? I'm not saying that everyone can heal themselves. I really want to believe that, but I have seen people die as well in the pursuit of like this work. And so therefore I do believe that it's not some people's journey to heal. And that leads me to even something even bigger, an even bigger question, right? An even bigger learning that I understood from all of this path that I've been on is that, did you choose this before you came here? Did your soul choose to go through this? I mean, I believe, yeah, you did. But the other thing that I really do believe is that even if you chose it, the majority of us, we chose it to get over. We chose it not to stay in it. And when we stay in it for years and years and years, it's not that you haven't learnt the lessons. It's not that you are flawed and everybody else can heal. It's not that at all. What it is that we get stuck in everything. We get stuck in, like, number one, the diagnosis. I've been told that I have this and I have it forever, so there's no way I can heal. And if you have that belief system, how are you supposed to? And then you have a lot working against you in this world, right? A lot of belief systems, a lot of ways that you may have tried to heal, they haven't worked, and then you are then again left in the knowledge and the understanding and the belief that you are flawed. And it's very difficult. The journey is full of traps. It really is, and it's very difficult to navigate. I really do hope and believe that with the rise of everyone that I follow now, all the health people that are really doing it for people to actually heal, things will be easier, maybe for you. But like 10 years ago, starting out on all of this was just like a minefield, maybe 12 years ago, maybe longer. Like, you can get there if you want to, but it starts with your belief. It starts with, what do you want to do? What do you really want? I mean, I was stuck in the victim mindset for a really long time. Poor me, this really hurts, this is really shit for me, nothing's gonna change, it's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault. And how long can you stay in that, you know? It's when you get sick of your own shit. When you get sick of your own shit, then you really go to look for the real answers. Yeah, that's it. That's my true belief, however triggering it may be for you. Explore yourself. I know this isn't the easy path, but you did choose it for a reason.